in Britain, one of our shows is called Trading Up, and Trading Up is a weekend makeover show with $500 or $1,000 to make the house look ready for the market. We've tackled pretty much every problem in the past, but one that we came across recently was rather unique. Our producer said, Colin, Justin, this house appears to be perfect, but it's not sold. We need you to diagnose the problem. So Colin and I strode up purposefully to the house. We rang the bell. The minute the door opened, we knew what the problem was. The house looked fine, the garden was well tended, the bush at the front was all arranged nicely, but the big problem was the homeowner. He opened the door wearing a pair of dirty jogging pants, a horrible vest, he had a cheap can of lager in one hand, a cigarette in the other. He looked like Pigpen.
Hoser.
He was an absolute hoser.
Hoser.
And our producer said, we still can't analyse the problem. So I said, listen, darling, we are the Say Anything Scots, we'll tell you the problem. And we said, David, the problem is you. You look like a bag of spanners, and you're not going to encourage a home sale at all. So we took him to the local beauty parlour. We primed, buffed and scrubbed. We nail polished, we did the works. We got a haircut, we sprayed some deodorant, we got rid of the vest, the jogging pants, and we rebirthed that horrible hoser as a really attractive young man. And we said, whenever you're selling your house, you've got to remember not just merchandising your space, but merchandising the way you look. That's why you work in television. You look great, and you'll always make sure you look good on telly. You should remember the same things in the home selling environment. You've got to make sure you look good, or your buyers will run a mile.
I think the problem at the moment is the fact that people are really just kind of dulling down on colour, you know, and we really want to celebrate the individual. It's all about you. Your home should be special, it should be magnificent, and it should reflect your personality.
Okay.
You do not want to look like the neighbours. But if you're selling, then you have to appeal to as many people as possible, but only if you're selling, you know, and people are confused by that at the moment. I think one of the worst things you can do is just have too much of your taste in a selling environment. And we've been in homes that had some really offensive artwork. You know, people were really into art, and they had some very challenging pieces. And that was all about them, you know, and great that you have your interests on the wall. But anything like that, you know, anything that's particularly religious as well, you know, you don't want to divide your market. Get rid of that for potential viewers. Do
you know what I'd really like to do? To give you just a kind of a roundup of some of the easiest things you can do if you're trying to sell your home. First things first, take your best friend in with you and say, does that work? Do you like this? What isn't good about this room? Take a second opinion. After you've done that, have a really good look at the way that the light works in your space. Make it bright and airy, get the fresh air in, open the windows before your viewings, make sure everything's spotless so the air should be absolutely perfect. If the walls look like they need painted, just simply paint them. It's a no-brainer. You should look around your space, you should analyse item for item what works and what doesn't, and you should keep the good stuff, celebrate all of that, get rid of the bad stuff, and make your house ready for the market. Your home is a theatre. You should put on a grand production every time the marketplace is coming to look at it, and if you do that, you'll get best price for your property.
Absolutely, and I think you always have to remember that your realtor is your agent. They work for you, so work them. Ask questions, you know, really be on the phone all the time. What did they say? What was the feedback? What can I change? I can react to that. You have to be reactive as well. If you're getting loads of negative feedback, if 25 people come and see your house and they don't want to buy it because they hate the garden, do something about the garden.
Trim your bush if nothing else.